about these unanswered questions about Epstein. Because now that he's dead, people are saying that did somebody kill him, or did he ended up killing himself? Now you gotta really think outside the box when it comes to these kind of situations. Cause think about this. Imagine having all this money. He had 60 million. He had, well, not 60, $600 million. Imagine having that much money, knowing billionaires, quadrillionaires, gazillionaires, billionaires, powerful people. Some people who could even bomb a whole entire country. Imagine having all that money, knowing all those people, having all these expensive stuff, whatever you desired, and you're able to do whatever you desired. Imagine. Just imagine that. Just imagine. I know what y'all talking about. Why does this kid have a fake ring? For creativity. But yeah, just imagine having all that money, knowing all these people, and being able to get what you desired and being able to do what you desired. You wouldn't even want to even think of killing yourself. Your mind will be like, oh, my life is perfect. I got all this money. I know all these people. I can do what I desired. I can get what I desired. You wouldn't even want to even have one split thought of even killing yourself. I think somebody killed him. Now scratch all that. We're going to the real thing that we should actually be talking about. Everything he did when he was alive. And if you think that everything he did was just funny, peaches and cream, get off this video right now. Because I will report you to the SCP Foundation. Because you are not of this world. Joke, by the way. Just get off this video if you think his jokes are funny and what he did is funny. But there's this one thing that really ticks me off about him, about what he did. There's one thing. One is bad and one is terrible. I'm gonna give you the bad one first. Now, he knew this dentist and made a deal with her. And Epstein wanted her to pull out the kid's teeth out while they were still young. And the teeth weren't even baby teeth yet. They weren't even wiggling out yet. But she still pulled them out. Imagine forcefully taking out a baby tooth, if y'all ever did. Imagine forcefully taking out a baby tooth. That hurts, right? I'm talking to the people who did have to pull out a baby tooth forcefully. When you pull out a baby tooth forcefully, that hurts, right? Okay. Now, think about children have 20 teeth. Adult have 32 teeth. Now, again, think about the pain you had to go through to forcefully take out a baby tooth. Hurts, right? Now think about having to deal with that pain 20 times. Think about it. Just think about dealing with that pain. Just think about dealing with that pain 20 times. 20 times a row. 20 times. Just 20 times. Just, again, think about feeling that exact same pain 20 times. Just think about it. It's gonna hurt badly. Trust me. Some of his stories actually made me cry once. There was this one girl who was I think she was about to die, but she ended up dying. Well, she was getting ready. Epstein was getting ready to do whatever she wanted to do. Not she. To do whatever he wanted to do with her. They was in the bed. Epstein was getting ready to do whatever he wanted to do. And the little girl said, Jesus is going to come save me. Jesus is going to protect me. So, Epstein, being the evil man he is, thought it'd be a good idea, thought it'd be a funny idea to dress up as Jesus, rape and murder her. Everyone saw the files. When they saw whoops, the word whoops, just to let you know, that's what he said after that all went down. That's what he said. After he killed her, that's what he said, whoops. When you see a word that says whoops in the files, that means he did something to them. That means he ended up killing them. And let me tell you, it is just a rock. It is just a railroad. Just a whole entire railroad. It is just a railroad of what he did. Not even gonna lie. He did a lot of stuff. These code words. If you ever looked on the Epstein files and you saw pizza being mentioned a couple times, guess what that means? Little girl. If they say on the files, oh, we're gonna get pizza today, oh, you wanna come? Oh, we're gonna eat pizza today. They're actually saying, I'm gonna translate it, oh, you wanna go get a little girl today? We're going to get a little girl, you wanna come? Oh, we're gonna eat a little girl. That's what he actually said. That's what he meant. Pizza means little girl. Ice cream means little boy. And I think it was something else that was equal, that was also a code word for male prostitution. And I think, yeah, grape soda is blood. And map is something I can't say. And map, the code word to map is something I can't. You go search that up yourself. Because I'm not going to say what it means. Because I don't want this video to get demonetized. I really don't. I really want all y'all to see this. So trust me, I'm not going to tell y'all. Y'all search that up yourself. I'm not trying to take the truth away from you. It's just that I don't want to say it, and then this video gets demonetized. So y'all figure that out yourself. Y'all search that up yourself. Because if I say what it means, this video is going to get demonetized. And I don't want that to happen. So y'all search that yourself. Do that on your own time. But let's get back to the script. And I know y'all must have heard mostly everything he's done. Eat babies, rape them, well, mostly eat the babies, but with all the other kids, they rape them, murder them, eat them, probably after they're done murdering them, murder them. It really comes to a point where you know that you have all this money and you know all these people. If they're doing it with you, they're going to make sure that that secret doesn't go out. And thanks to that girl who exposed him. Thanks to that girl. Shout out to that girl who went out of her own way to expose him. Shout out to that girl. Thanks to that girl who exposed that man. I mean, he's been in jail a couple of times, but everybody been working out with him because they knew that being a little bit too puffy, because they knew that he had a lot of that money and they wanted some of that money. So they would make a deal with him. He would be the one making the deals, and the deal would be said and done. He can get out of jail whenever he wants. He can do whatever he wants until somebody went out their way to expose him. I'm not mad. I'm actually happy that he got exposed. I'm actually happy. Because trust me, I'm sure everybody who heard what he's been doing, I'm sure they were traumatized. I'm already sure that they were traumatized by what they heard him doing. Because trust me, you really got to think outside the box. And you gotta learn how to think a lot about this situation. Because if he was still alive, I wouldn't even want my kid. When I get kids, when I get older, when I get kids, and if he was still alive, he probably is still alive, I wouldn't even let my kids find out about him until they probably get 13 or 14 or older than that. I wouldn't even let him. I know what y'all thinking. Okay, then why are you talking about it, Chase? Why are you talking about it? Because I'm trying to get this through y'all head. You gotta really think outside the box of this. Gotta really think outside the box. If you want to crack this case, you got to think outside the box of what's happening, of what's actually happening. And now, people are having this unanswered question. Did he kill himself or did somebody kill him? Again, think about having all this money, knowing all these people, powerful people at that, having a lot of money to do whatever you want and have whatever you want. You wouldn't even want to even think of killing yourself. So why would he want to even think of killing himself? I'm sure he didn't kill himself. I'm sure somebody killed him. But there's no proof because the security cameras, the surveillance was glitched for 1 minute. 1 minute. And that's what gave us that. And that's what gave us this question that's unanswered still. People are trying to find an answer. They're not getting it. Moral of the story is, don't trust strangers, kids. Don't do it. Don't believe everything you say. Don't believe what thing go around in the internet. If somebody wants you to do something that you don't think it's right, tell an adult. Tell your mom, your dad, your auntie, whoever's with you. Tell an adult. Sometimes it'd be the parents and telling y'all stuff bad to do. Sometimes it'd be the parents. And I'm not aiming at a parent. I'm just saying sometimes it'd be some parents telling the kids to do something they ain't supposed to. Sometimes it doesn't even always be the kids. Sometimes it'd be the adults telling kids to do something that they ain't even supposed to do. So if anybody tells you to do something that you know isn't right, just don't do it. Tell an adult. Tell your mom, your auntie, your grandma, your dad, who's ever with you, and who you're in their care, whoever care you're in with, tell them. Tell an adult, tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your auntie. Again, tell whoever's with you. As long as it's an adult, tell them. Stay positive, have positive energy, Don't trust strangers, kids. And I'll see y'all next time.